guys came out, you had an album that did well and made a big impact. You know, why just say we're not gonna negotiate at all? Either you do it by this contract or else we're not doing nothing.
Bottom line is this. Let me. I mean, because it really is as simple as ABC.
Yeah.
You sold the album for 300, close to 400,000 copies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you make a guy close to, you know, say I made you, you know, $5 million. Just put a number on the table.
Well, yeah, back then albums, full CDs were selling for whatever, $14.99.
Well, whatever. Let's just put a number. Let's just put a number.
Let's put $5 million on it.
$5 million.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We all came in this room.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. We all started out with nothing. Came to the table. I bought the music. However, we didn't spend any money. Okay. Hypothetically, we say we spent $5,000, meaning you gave me, or better yet, let's give an actual number. We spent $10,000. You gave me $10,000 to do an album, and I took that.
That's what the album budget was, $10,000.
That's what the album budget was at the time.
Well,
the album budget.
You still had to clear samples though.
The album budget was $10,000. It wasn't that we had to clear samples. The album budget was $10,000, and we took that album budget and we went in and we did Enter the Stage. Okay, that was what happened. We went in and we did Enter the Stage. Okay, from that point on, I Got You Open came out, it blew up. Buck 'Em Down came out, did his thing, The album blew up. From that point, $5 million was made.
Right.
From $5 million was made. You know how much we got for $5 million? From day 1 to day 2 to day 3 to day 10, 0. So now, if I came into this room and I said to you, I just made $5 million off your record, and you said to me, well, could you give me something? And I told you no. According to the contract, you actually owe me money. And it's like, well, how is that even possible? How could you fathom some concept like that? So then you look at the contract and you see that, you know, it's not only not true, but it's a bunch of bull crap the way it's set up to try to make it seem like it's true, when you as a mastermind break it down, it really still isn't true. So it just wasn't set up for you to know whether it was going to go down like that. So we got zero. We got zero, public, people, whoever. We got zero for doing Enter the Stage. That was the reason why a man could look me in my face, rest in peace, but a man could look me in my face and tell me he just bought an $80,000 Mercedes-Benz off of Enter the Stage coming in, and I couldn't buy an 80-cent sandwich. So what would you have done? Being a real person of really realness, you would have really sat there and did another album for these people. You would have really sat there, and the negotiations didn't even really go down because we was going through so much problems between getting something off the first album, and the problem was nothing's going down. Now it's not like you made me $5 million and I'm gonna give you $100,000 to do the new album. I'm just willing to bump you up $10,000. Here, E, here's $30,000 now instead of $10,000 for the first album.